because we're a pretty good team.
Yeah. Should be a good game for sure. We're looking for revenge against this team that we're about to face. The men are. They lost to them earlier in the season when they started off conference play, so looking to get some revenge here. And guys, we're not too long away from that men's action here on Jammin' Country 103. We're going to break for a few minutes and then come back for the start of this game. Be back here in a few minutes here on Jammin' Country 103.
This your place?
No. I live with my mom.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you hungry?
No. I just had a bite.
Do you want a corn dog or something like that? Mom! Corn dogs!
I'm good.
Mom! Corn dogs! You never know what she's doing in there. Mom!
He really needs to get a place of his own.
Persona Signs has been a leader in the sign manufacturing industry for decades. We partner with the nation's largest brands on more than 8,000 installations every year. A solid foundation of Midwestern values and an unmatched work ethic has helped Persona become the #1 hotel sign manufacturer in the United States. Persona rises together with Dakota State University. Go Trojans!
First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking gives you the freedom to experience life, to enjoy the things you love, and to breeze through checkout lines with free mobile wallet features. Bank anywhere you want with online account opening and instant issue debit cards. Feel the freedom of no fees, no minimum balances, and no unpleasant surprises. First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking. Apply online or at any branch location. First Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community-owned and we exist to serve our communities.
First Premier Bank has deep roots in South Dakota. Our ag bankers are homegrown experts committed to helping you find the right financial solution for your operation. With extensive experience in the industry, First Premier offers flexible options and local decisions designed to help you today and for generations to come. Find a First Premier ag banker nearest you at firstpremier.com/ag. First Premier Bank, investing in your growth. Member FDIC.
Who is Dakota State University? We are dedicated, disciplined, determined. We are more than students, more than educators, more than alumni. We are Trojans. Dynamic, driven, distinctive. This is who we are, and nothing can stand in our way.
For over 50 years, Rosebud Wood Products has been serving America's cabinetry needs. Family owned and operated, with employees who have been a part of the Rosebud family for decades. They're big enough to handle any job, yet small enough to make sure your project matters. Quality doesn't cost. It pays. So pay the Rosebud Factory and Showroom a visit today. Or visit us online at rosebudwood.com.
This your place?
No. I live with my mom.
Oh, Okay.
Hey, you hungry?
No, I just had a bite.
Do you want a corn dog or something like that? Mom! Corn dogs!
I'm good.
Mom! Corn dogs! You never know what she's doing in there. Mom!
He really needs to get a place of his own.
Persona Signs has been a leader in the sign manufacturing industry for decades. We partner with the nation's largest brands on more than 8,000 installations every year. A solid foundation of Midwestern values and an unmatched work ethic has helped Persona become the #1 hotel sign manufacturer in the United States. Persona rises together with Dakota State University. Go!
It's Dakota State University basketball on Jammin' Country FM 103. Let's head courtside for the Trojans pregame show.
Welcome in, everyone, to the MDL broadcast booth. We're back here for some Trojan basketball action on the back end of this doubleheader in the DSU Fieldhouse. My name is Drew Ivory. We're here in the F&M pregame show. It's brought to you by F&M Co-op Oil in Madison for new tires and tire repair. See the experienced team at F&M in Madison. If you're joining us for the first time, well, welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, my name is Drew Ivory. I'm the voice of the Trojans. If it's not your first time, well, welcome back, Bulldog fans. I'm joined by my guy, Bode Anderson. Bode, what's up?
What's up?
What's up? Back again to get you through another game here. Going to start off getting you prepared, taking a look at the Bellevue Bruins. Then we're going to talk to one of our coaches and get ready here in the pregame. Starting off for the Bellevue Bruins, they're 10-14 overall and 5-3 in NSAA play.
Are beginning to put things together late in the season. They've won 4 of their last 5 games, though only one of those wins was on the road. They are very much home court team.
Indeed they are. Real teams that pose a threat anywhere must have the ability to win on the road, Bode, and on neutral turf as well. Bellevue relies on crowd energy and home support. They don't have that here today, and they're a totally different team on the road. They shoot just 39.4% from the field, and on the road, only 32.3% from deep.
They're led in scoring by TJ Prince, who averages 14.1 points per game. Last time out, Prince gave the Trojans the business, putting up 22 points off the bench and 4 made threes, following him in scoring average on the year. Is pair of teammates Jerome Bynum and Nigel Wilson.
Yes, indeed. Both in double figures. Bynum with 11 and Nigel Wilson with 10. Thank you, Bode. And coming up next, we're going to talk to our assistant coach, Dalton Kleinschmidt. He's going to be joining us here in the pregame show. Coach, thanks so much for joining us here in this F&M pregame show here today ahead of the Trojans contest against the Bruins here. You guys saw the Bruins earlier for your first conference game here, Coach. They got away with one by 1 point on the road in their house in heartbreaking fashion. The buzzer went off before the shot went through. Anything different this time in the preparation this time around? You don't have Myson Coylton, but things could change regardless because you lost this time trying to get a win now.
Yeah, you know, that first time we played them, it was right after Christmas break. We really didn't have any time to get the rust off. You know, now we've got some conference games under our belt, and hopefully put on a better show today than we did the first time around.
Yes, indeed. Looking forward to it. And, Coach, they've got some size both in the big man department with muscle and in height. They have size and height in there with Nigel Wilson and the big man, Emar Vincent. And you got Johanna Ochan doing a whole lot of work in here today. I imagine we're going to see a lot of Taylor Edwards as well. What do they have to do to slow down those big men?
Yeah, you know, it's going to be a group effort on the boards. Like you said, their height is no joke. They're a physical group, so we got to get our guards involved, and we got to go put a body on a head and just kind of get guys out of the paint and limit them to one-shot possessions.
And haven't even mentioned the guy that did all the damage last time, TJ Fritz. He came off the bench. He's going to be starting for him tonight, Coach. He was really hot in that first half, cooled off in the second half. You guys slowed him down a little bit. How do you slow him down all night tonight?
Yeah, going back to that first game, that was a lot of execution stuff that we just kind of had a mental lapse on. I think our guys are locked in. They understand their assignment, so hopefully we limit TJ and all his shooting abilities that he got, so it should be a good one.
Sure hope so. And, Coach, a couple of bumps on the road. The last 2 trips on the road, you guys are on a little skid right now. What's the difference going to need to be for you guys to turn the tide?
I think you're looking at it out here. We have a great crowd. We play really well at home. You know, luckily for us, Bellevue's not too great on the road, so it's kind of a tale of two teams right now. But all that being said, we got to play hard and we got to do what we're best at and value possessions and move the ball, and we'll see what we can do.
Most definitely. Looking forward to the game, Coach. Thanks for joining me
All
in the
right,
F&M
thank you,
pregame
Drew.
show, Coach. Guys, a little bit more F&M pregame show to go, and then we're going to be ready for some basketball action. But stick around. More pregame show, as I said, here on Jammin' Country 103.
For over 50 years, Rosebud Wood Products has been serving America's cabinetry needs. Family owned and operated, with employees who have been a part of the Rosebud family for decades. They're big enough to handle any job, yet small enough to make sure your project matters. Quality doesn't cost. It pays. So pay the Rosebud Factory and Showroom a visit today. Or visit us online at rosebudwood.com.
This your place? No. I live with my mom. Oh, okay. Hey, you hungry?
No. I just had a bite.
Do you want a corn dog or something like that? Mom! Corn dogs!
I'm good.
Mom! Corn dogs! You never know what she's doing in there. Mom!
He really needs to get a place of his own.
Persona Signs has been a leader in the sign manufacturing industry for decades. We partner with the nation's largest brands on more than 8,000 installations every year. A solid foundation of Midwestern values and an unmatched work ethic has helped Persona become the #1 hotel sign manufacturer in the United States. Persona rises together with Dakota State University. Go Trojans!
First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking gives you the freedom to experience life, to enjoy the things you love, and to breeze through checkout lines with free mobile wallet features. Bank anywhere you want with online account opening.
The F&M pregame show. Hope you guys caught that conversation with assistant coach Dalton Kleinschmidt. Ahead of this one, Trojans fired up, looking for some revenge on Bellevue here today. Next, we're going to go ahead and get you these starting lineups bright and early to get you prepared. Actually, let me check something here. Let's actually double on over to check our people over here at the podium here. Want to double check who our starters are for tonight with Coach Glover. Make sure we got the right starting lineups for the Bellevue Bruins. And we do. That's my fault. Forgot to circle these a minute ago, and we do have them. It is the guys that I thought they were. Just want to make sure that we have the same people. And all right, we mentioned him earlier with Coach Kleinschmidt. First starter for the Bellevue Bruins. It is a junior guard, 6'3", wears number 2 on the floor. It's Mr. T.J. Fritz. Bode mentioned him earlier as well. The guy that gave the Trojans the business last time out. Next, we have a guard, a junior, 6'1", wears number 11. It's Christian Carter. Next starter is a forward, a freshman. It stands at 6'6", number 15, Liam Thompson. Next starter is a guard. He's a senior, 6 foot tall, wears number 25, Jerome Bynum. And lastly, the starter, he's a center, junior, 6'8", wears number 50 out there, R.J. Smith. Head coach of the Bellevue Bruins is Lucas Gabriel in his 5th season. Associate head coach Nate Geiser and assistant coach Aaron Havis. Those are your starters for the Bellevue Bruins. Now time for your Dakota State Trojans. Starters for the Trojans. First off, we got a senior guard, 6'3", out of Northgate, South Australia, number 0, Uzo Dibiamaka. Next starter, a senior guard as well. This one's 6'1", out of Union City, California, number 1, Jab Gill. Next starter, a freshman guard, 5'9", out of Dale Rapids, South Dakota, number 2, Braden Panconen. Next starter, we've got a junior forward, 6'5", out of Rockland, California, the leader in rebounds for the Trojans, number 20, Emmanuel Akpan. I forgot to mention Braden is the leader in free throw percentage for the Trojans, and Gil is the leader in assists. And lastly, starter for tonight, in place of Myson Coylton, a senior forward, 6'7", out of Eagle Lake, Minnesota, number 15, Johan Ochan. Head coach of the Trojans is Darren Ty in his first season, assistant coach Dalton Kleinschmidt in his first season, and graduate assistant coach Damian Luna in his third. And those are your starters for tonight's game. Guys, we're going to take another break for a few minutes, and then we're going to come on back, and we'll be that much closer to basketball action here in the Fieldhouse between the Bruins and your Dakota State Trojans. Don't go anywhere, guys. This is Jammin' Country 103.
For over 50 years, Rosebud Wood Products has been serving America's cabinetry needs. Family owned and operated, with employees who have been a part of the Rosebud family for decades. They're big enough to handle any job, yet small enough to make sure your project matters. Quality doesn't cost. It pays. So pay the Rosebud Factory and Showroom a visit today. Or visit us online at rosebudwood.com.
This your place? No. I live with my mom. Oh, okay. Hey, you hungry?
No. I just had a bite.
Do you want a corn dog or something like that? Mom! Corn dogs!
I'm good.
Mom! Corn dogs! You never know what she's doing in there. Mom!
He really needs to get a place of his own.
Persona Signs has been a leader in the sign manufacturing industry for decades. We partner with the nation's largest brands on more than 8,000 installations every year. A solid foundation of Midwestern values and an unmatched work ethic has helped Persona become the #1 hotel sign manufacturer in the United States. Persona rises together with Dakota State University. Go Trojans!
First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking gives you the freedom to experience life, to enjoy the things you love, and to breeze through checkout lines with free mobile wallet features. Bank anywhere you want with online account opening and instant issue debit cards. Feel the freedom of no fees, no minimum balances, and no unpleasant surprises. First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking. Apply online or at any branch location. First Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers.
7 on the road. We talked about their road record earlier. 1-7 on the road this season, with the first victory of the season coming on the road at Viterbo on February 3rd. Which is surprising. They've beaten Viterbo both times. They swept the V-Hawks this season and limited the V-Hawks to below 50 points in both outings. Not sure what the formula is there, but they have figured it out against that squad, and hopefully they don't do so here today. But the Trojans on that little 2-game skid, now below 500 on the road, but above 500 overall, of course. Trojans, let's look how they are in the conference ranks. Dakota State is 3rd in the league in both scoring offense with 74.9 points per game and scoring defense with 72.4. Both of those marks being in conference play. The Trojans are 2nd in the league in field goal percentage at 45.6% and lead the conference in free throw percentage at 70.4. Coylton, who's unfortunately not with us today, he's 4th in the North Star Conference with 16.8 points per game during the conference season. He's also 5th in the league in field goal percentage at 53.5% and 6th in rebounds at 7 per game. Emmanuel Akpan is 7th with 6.1 rebounds per game in the league. Coyleton ranks second in the North Star with 1.8 steals per game, while Josh Lewis is tied for 7th with 1.1. Trojans, we got some Trojans win, leading at the half, shooting above this mark. We'll get to some of those later when they become noteworthy to talk about. But that's where the Trojans are in the ranks as of right now. Trojans are in a three-way tie in first place right now with these Bellevue Bruins and the Mayville State Comets. And I forgot to give a shout-out during the other game, which, pardon me, fans, to the women out there in sports. It's National Girls and Women's in Sports Day, so we want to go ahead and give a shout-out to all the women in sports around the world. Forgot that shout-out before, and we want to give that acknowledgement now. And now there's going to be a moment of silence in the building for a former Trojan who passed recently in the line of duty. We will acknowledge him. His name is Ken Prorock. He was killed on duty, as I said, recently. We'll have a funeral coming up this weekend, a former Trojan athlete, coach, and beloved Trojan here. Getting set for this moment of silence, and we will take the moment of silence with them. And there we go. Now, here we go. They're going to do their starting lineups now. We're going to keep on yapping away. Bo, do you want to come talk to the people?
What's up?
Going to get them ready for some Trojan basketball here. Bo.
I am ready for Trojan basketball.
I know you are. Man, last time when we played this team, we were on the road. They started off super hot against us in the first half. That TJ guy, he made about 3 or 4 threes in the first half on us. We can't let that happen today, where we're going to be in a bad spot.
We got to lock him up.
Yeah, we're without our leading scorer, so we got to find offense somewhere else.
Yeah.
We do. We're going to have to see who's going to step up today. We always talk to Coach. He says it could be somebody different any night, and we need somebody different tonight because the main guy, he's not here.
Yeah.
If you were to pick somebody on our team that's going to step up scoring today, who do you think it's going to be?
Probably like Pan Conan or somebody like that.
Oh, I could use that. It's been a while since we've had a big-time Pan Conan game. His season high.
Because he can shoot. He can shoot very well.
He sure can. His season high, he had it all the way back in early November. He had 25 against College of the Ozarks, but hasn't had that many since. We could use another 25 here today.
Yeah. When Madison was playing he was in Del Rapids, and when we were playing him, he almost brought back the game by making so much points.
He's a big-time guy. He's the
man
in Del Rapids.
We barely won that game.
Yeah, he's the man in Del Rapids. He's the man.
He was making half quarters and swishing them.
He's a big-time player, that's for sure.
It was crazy.
You see, Bo knows the scouting report already, guys. You guys need to get your research going. And their starters are out here ready to do the jumping off here in the middle. And they're announcing that Del Rapids boy right now, that Braden Panconen. And there we go. Trojans here. Already secured a winning record for the season, Bo. Trying to get another one here. They haven't lost back-to-back games in a while. The last time they lost back-to-back games was going into the first time they played this team right here. They were coming off a long Christmas break layoff, and they lost by 1 to them in their house. Now they're in our house. Time to take care of business.
So, yeah, we got to take care of business.
Got to.
Especially in our building.
Yeah. You got some family out here watching the game tonight, Bo. Do you want to give a shout-out to anybody?
What was that?
You got a lot of family watching the game right now and some friends. You want to give a shout-out to anybody?
Yeah, my grandma and grandpa, they're watching.
Yeah.
They're watching me. My mom, too, she's trying to get on and listening to me, too.
Yeah. Shout out to all of them out there. And shout out your pops, too, Josh Edison. Good guy, man. Good family. The Anderson, shout out. Got your main man, Bode, hanging out with me today. He's going to be out through the rest of this game with me, so he's got the commentary on lock. And the Trojans.
And also, Grandma and Grandpa, I know I'm the favorite. It's okay.
Let it be known right there, my man. And let's get the action tipped off out here. The Trojan 5 are out there. The Bruin 5 are out there. The officials are ready. And Trojan's going to have to try a new recipe here today to get a victory, because last time it was a slow bit of scoring in the first 5 minutes, and the Trojans win the opening tip, and that's what we need. And Gill will illustrate the offense as Panconen misses a super deep three out there. Say that again for me.
This is going to be a physical game.
And yes, indeed. And you talked about Panconen already trying to fire off a deep shot and get his scoring going. We'll see how it goes. DiBiamaca will inbound from that far side. Ochan outside with it. Gill swings it to Panconen. He slips up. Lost his footing. He'll save it. He can't save it. A little Trojan error here. Braden Kenton keep his feet. But we'll shake it off and go to next play. Inbound now, Bellevue. Now Bynum will hand it off to Fritz. Pass it in to Smith in the interior. Big man gets it to Fritz. Can't get off his left wing three. Kicks it over to Smith with the left elbow. Out Bynum. Three-pointer straight away. He hits it. Bynum gets on the board with a straightaway trifecta to open the scoring in this one. And now Gill to Ochan out top to DiBiamaca. Back to Gill. Gill will drop. Kick it out, Panconen. Over to Akpan. He'll drive on Thompson. He'll post him up in the interior. Fade away. Leave it short. And Smith will rebound it. Pass ahead to Fritz. Panconen defending to Thompson. Swings it to Bynum. Inside Smith at the nail. He won't take a shot from out there. Only a big man around the rim. Can't take the mid-range. Thompson outside. Screen from Smith. Over Fritz. Can't get off a shot. He'll drive. Spin inside. Take a tough one over Ochan, and it rolls in. That's a tough shot taker and tough shot maker. We saw it in Bellevue, and he's doing it again right now. 5-0 lead for Bellevue. They lead with 18.5 left in the first half. Panconen gets a screen. Dribble handoff to Gill. Inside. Gill will float it off the window. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Smith. Pass over. Bynum. Pass ahead. In the hands of Carter. Carter inside to Smith. On the right elbow. Giving him all the space in the world. He won't take the shot. He'll hand it off to Fritz. He'll take a left elbow jump shot. He'll miss that. Panconen rebounds. Already trying to flow through Fritz. The offense is. Got to take advantage of him. Maybe get him in foul trouble. A screen set on him. Smith defending. Corner now past Gill. Drive baseline. He'll kick it out. Akpan gets it. Inside spin. He's fouled. No foul. He'll have to pick it up off the ground. Out to Gill. To DiBiamaca on the left wing. Inside. Akpan short corner. Out to Gill. Smith defending. Drive on him. Float off the window. Won't go. Gill gets his own rebound. Kicks it. DiBiamaca fakes. Out. Akpan swings it. Panconen. Corner to Gill. 17.5 remaining in the opening quarter. Gill inside. Gets the bump. The lay won't go. And that'll be Smith's first personal. Got caught in space and Gill took advantage. That'll be their first team foul. What'd you say, my man?
My family definitely heard that shout out.
Shout out to the fam out there. Coach Anderson got his popcorn. He's back over there sitting courtside.
He looks like he's enjoying it too.
First free throw from Gill bounces in. Multiple subs for the Bruins. And we got 4 subs coming on in. So in the game, Jaden Phillips will check in. Raiden Groby checks in. Makeem Loudermill checks in. And Nigel Wilson also checks in. Those are all the substitutions for Bellevue right now. Taylor Edwards has checked in for the Trojans for Ochan. Outside. Groby swings it. Out in the hands of Caleb Chang. He checked in as well. For the 4-unit substitution. Out. Loudermill inside. Hands on it on Wilson. Edwards there. Float shot up. Won't go. Rebound Panconen. You heard the coaches counting it down from a long time ago because their guys weren't aware of the shot clock. DiBiamaca inside. Lefty shot. A bump and no foul. All that contact and no call.
That should have been an easy call.
Chang, he should have. Bounce pass inside. Wilson at the nail. Looking for a shot. He'll float it inside. Loudermill. Reverse lay. Bucket good. And they get on the board. It is a 7-2 start. Dakota State trails in this one. We're going to take a 30-second break, and we're going to come on back with 16:32 remaining in the first half here on Jammin' Country 103.
For over 50 years, Rosebud Wood Products has been serving America's cabinetry needs. Family owned and operated, with employees who have been a part of the Rosebud family for decades. They're big enough to handle any job, yet small enough to make sure your project matters. Quality doesn't cost. It pays. So pay the Rosebud Factory and Showroom a visit today. Or visit us online at rosebudwood.com.
Communities.
Back with you here in the MDL broadcast booth as Gill is going to bring it across the half-court line, defended by Phillips. Gill going to drive all the way, dish inside. Shot inside, no good, in and out. Akpan can't get it to go. Chang, left wing side, swings it to Phillips on the right wing. Inside to Wilson on the right elbow area. Out to Biggs, pass inside. There's a foul inside by Gill. That'll be his first personal, team's first. And now Bynum will come back in and take the place of Groby. Kenny Haynes will check in for Dakota State. Haynes wears number 10. He's a junior guard, 6'3" out of Chicago, Illinois. Lewis has checked in. Josh Lewis, a junior guard, 6 foot out of Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, wears number 5, and the Trojans get the turnover. Lewis will bring it across for the Trojans here. Across the half-court line, pressure there from Bynum. Tight defense, dribble handoff to DiBiamaka. DiBiamaka will kick it. Panconen inside, bounce pass, finds Edwards. The lefty kicks it out, finds Haynes, another lefty. He'll drive, gets a bump, has to kick it out. Lewis won't take the three. He'll drive baseline, and he'll get knocked down on his drive. Who will be assessed the foul? That'll go to Nigel Wilson. That'll be his first personal, second team. Ochan will come in and replace Edwards. Good to see a lot of those two rotating tonight. 15.5 left in the first half. Now the inbound will come from Lewis. Outside, a little miscommunication from the Trojans.
That bounced right out of bounds and almost hit that lady.
It did, it did. You run that risk of being in the courtside
Jump
seats.
scare.
Bynum swings it over to Chang. Chang, left side, has it. Kicks it. So official calls a timeout for an unknown reason. Coach Ty looking for an explanation as well. I'm unsure. He just. Okay. No, not sure why he called it, but now Bruins have it to Chang, now left side. Phillips will replace in the left wing. Inside. Loudermill over Ochan. Wild shot up. Rebound DiBiamaka. DiBiamaka brings it across. He'll stop, leak it out. Now he'll drive inside, kick it in the corner to Lewis. Lewis will get out of there. Find Kenny Haynes out top. Haynes driving on Phillips, loses it. Finds the pass baseline. It'll go out. I'm going to say it stays with the Trojans. Going to have an inbound from right beside the three-point line. Lewis will inbound. Lewis finds Panconen. Fakes a man. Out to Haynes. Right wing three. He'll hit that. That's in for Haynes. Haynes with the first three-pointer of the game, and Trojans up to 5. It's 7-5 now. Chang on the left side. Bounce pass into Wilson at the nail. Free throw line, nowhere to go. Finds a corner. Chang, left wing. He'll shoot the three. He hits that three. And Coach Ty needs a timeout. He is upset. Trojans down 10-5 right now.
Panconen should have shot that. He faked him pretty good.
Probably should have. Trojans down by 5. 30 seconds for the Trojans. We'll be back.
This your place? No. I live with my mom. Oh, okay. Hey, you hungry?
No. I just had a bite.
You want a corn dog or something like that? Mom! Corn
I'm good.
Corn dogs!
A Sportsplex. Every single day is a new chance to win. So listen every weekday morning for the secret word of the day, brought to you by the First Bank and Trust Sportsplex. Enter the word at AmazingMadison.com and you could be the secret word of the day winner.
Back with you here in the MDL broadcast booth. 10-5, and there's I believe a foul on the floor. Yes, that foul will be assessed to Jaden Phillips. It'll be his first, the team's third. Coming in late after that timeout. Apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be better for it. DiBiamacca inbounds it to Lewis. Got some pressure from Bellevue in the full court. They back up immediately, no real pressure. Lewis dribble handoff, Panconen. Finds DiBiamacca, back to Lewis. Screen from Ochan. He'll roll. Lewis inside. Has to leak back out. Ochan gets the pass. He'll fake. Float the shot up. Can't get it to go. Off the mark. Rebound by Smith. Carter brings it across. In the hands of Smith now. Trying to navigate this offense. Look to hand it off. Finds Thompson out top. Can't get Smith on the post up. Carter, right wing. Groby, corner three. Off the mark. Rebound, DiBiamacca. DiBiamacca brings it across the half-court line. Screen from Ochan. Drive, float, tipped off. Tried to lob, but it was tipped by Smith. Carter, pass ahead. Groby, back to Carter. Carter, corner pass. Fritz for three. He hits it, and he's fouled by Josh Lewis. TJ Fritz with the three, and he's going to get to make it a 4-point play.
They can really jump.
He can. That was a bad foul by Josh. He can't jump out there on that shooter.
They have tall people, so they can like use that to their advantage and sit down in the paint.
Yes, indeed. This Fritz kid already got 5 points, trying to make it 6 here if he can convert on this free throw. Bellevue shooting pretty well early on. He misses that free throw. Bellevue shooting 55.6% from the field. Trojans just 14%. 1 for 7 from the field. Gill with the drive. He checked back in. Shot going up off the back iron. And Ochan going to get hit with the open court foul.
What was that foul on?
That was on Ochan on the rebound.
No, looks like they're pressing.
And now pressure a little bit from the Trojans in the full court. 3 team fouls for the Trojans. Carter into Smith. At the nail. Gets it out. Fritz, a right wing three. And the face of Gill, and Fritz is doing it again. 16 points now for Bellevue. Inside, Ochan kicks it out. Stolen by Carter. Carter brings it across. Calvin Payne checked in for the Trojans. Calvin Payne, where's number 3? He's a junior guard and forward, 6'4" out of Melbourne, Australia. 3 from Groby, left wing. Off the mark, hits the top of the belt. And Akpan will come in for Haynes.
It's the guy we want to stop, but we can't seem to stop him, and he keeps making them threes.
Yep, he's already got 8 points, half of what Bellevue has already. 8 of the 16. Akpan, he's got it. He'll bring it across left side. Now Gill will take it. Looking for the drive. Bounce pass over to Ochan. Dribble handoff. Akpan won't take the three. Float up shot from Akpan. Won't go off the back iron. And Ochan hit with the foul on that one. Not sure about the foul call on that, but that is now 2 on Johanna Ochan.
He hit his wrist.
Edwards will check into the game.
It looked like he just fell back.
Yeah, he did. It's not one of those that you really like getting called out on the floor. Carter swings it to Groby, brings it across. Drive, and that foul will probably go to Calvin Payne. Let's see. It will give it to Calvin Payne. That's his first. Team's 5th. Already 5 fouls for the Trojans, and they trail 16-5, an 11-point deficit. I think they trailed by this exact same score on the road in Bellevue, 16-5. in part from TJ Fritz once again. Smith posting up Edwards. One-on-one. Series of fakes. Edwards doesn't fall for it. Shot won't go. Rebound by Lewis. Lewis into the front court. Cross, drive, bump, lay, off the window, too strong. Edwards will dive for it. He can't get to the basketball. Great effort from Taylor Edwards there, who just had a birthday yesterday. Told him happy belated birthday earlier.
Bravo.
Bode, when's your birthday?
May 3rd.
May 3rd. You got a ways to go.
What?
You got a ways to go. You got a few months for it's your birthday,
Yeah.
brother.
I hope my mom will give me a phone.
You hear that, Stacy? He needs a phone. Grandma and Grandpa might get it to you. I heard you're the favorite. Carter on the right side. Over to Groby. Tipped away by Panconen. Groby in the corner to Fritz. Fritz defended by Payne. Smith out to Carter. 9 seconds. Carter drive inside. Lay over Edwards is good. Carter on the board with his first points. They're up to 18. 18-5 is the lead. Panconen makes a man miss. He'll step it back. Thought about the three. Kicks it over. Big man defending him. He'll swing it to Gill. Won't take advantage of the mismatch. Swings it. Panconen. Fritz now on him. Stepping it back. He'll take that three. He'll hit it. That's it for Panconen. Knocking down the three.
My bad. I kind of got a little too excited.
All good. 18-8. Trojans down by 10. Fritz will step into a long two. He'll miss it. Payne rebounds. Gill brings it across right side. Screen from Edwards. He'll roll. Gill will drive. Out Panconen. Fritz defending. Corner to Gill. No room for a shot. He has to get it out. Braden, he'll swing it. Payne, handoff. Gill inside on Carter. He'll post. Dish. Payne, drive, bounce. Edwards, float, shot up off the back iron. And it'll go the way in possession of Bellevue.
When you said Brody needs a phone, my mom perked up and smiled at me.
Full unit substitution in for Bellevue. Bynum checks in. Chang, Phillips, Wilson, and Loudermill. DiBiamaca comes in for Payne. 10:05 left in the first half, an 18-8 lead. Bellevue on top. Chang has it. Swing it over to Bynum. Defended by Gill. Into Wilson at the nail. Looking for somewhere to go at the free throw line. Kicks it out. Jaden Phillips will drive. Short jump shot from the left short corner is good. Phillips on the board now with his first jumper. 20-8 is the lead. Trojans down by a dozen. On the back, Gill there. Gets out of there on the right side. Doesn't give it to DiBiamaca, gives it to Akpan instead. Akpan will drive inside, post, spin, traffic. Gonna get it knocked out. Deep in the paint, Lewis will check in. Get a substitution. There's immediate timeout on the floor. That means we're breaking for 60 seconds. We'll be back with 9:26 to go in the first half here on Jammin' Country 103.
That's why every Cenex store is...
For over 50 years, Rosebud Wood Products has been serving America's cabinetry needs. Family owned and operated, with employees who have been a part of the Rosebud family for decades. They're big enough to handle any job, yet small enough to make sure your project matters. Quality doesn't cost. It pays. So pay the Rosebud Factory and Showroom a visit today. Or visit us online at rosebudwood.com. For over 50 years, Rosebud Wood Products has been serving America's cabinetry needs. Family owned and operated, with employees who have been a part.
Trojans trailing in this one 20-8 with 9:26 left in the first half. A tough going for the Trojans so far. Can't get the shots to fall. Just 2 for 12 from the field. 16.7%. A struggle if you've ever seen one. 5 on the floor coming out. Zach Pan, Lewis, Panconen, DiBiamaca, and Edwards. Inbound will be from the Trojans. Lewis will inbound it. Gets it to Edwards. The right elbow. Gets it back to Lewis. Out Panconen. Screen for him. No room. Corner. 3 from Akpan. He'll hit it. That's in from Emmanuel Akpan. Knocking down the 3 in the corner. Trojans needed it. It's now a single-digit game. 20-11. 9 minutes left in the first half. Nigel Wilson at the free throw line again. Pass inside, Loudermill. Panconen gonna have to foul. That'll be his first personal. Team 6. Trojans 1 away from sending Bellevue to the foul line for the rest of the first half. There's too much time left to be doing that. In to Wilson. Back to Bynum. Shoots over Edwards and gets it to go. Tough shot there from Bynum. He's got 5 now. And Bellevue up to 22. Doubling up the Trojans 22-11. Hands it off Akpan. He'll drive inside. A bump from Wilson. Get it out to DiBiamacca. He won't take the 3. Kick it over. It's stolen away by Bellevue. Trojans passing up some 3s they need to be shooting. Bynum left wing side. Bounce passes it to Wilson at the 3-point line. No, he won't take the shot from there. Finds Phillips. He will. 3-pointer. He hits it. Phillips up to 5 points now as well. Bellevue leads 25-11. Trojans trying to find the bottom of the basket here. Edwards out top. Chang defending Panconen. Over to Akpan. Akpan on Loudermill. He'll post. A foul from Loudermill. That'll be his first. Team's 4th. Ochan going to come in for Edwards. Four fouls for Bellevue, 6 for the Trojans. Panconen skips it. Lewis, left wing, no room for a shot. Get it out. Panconen, drive. Has to bounce it over. Ochan can't find his footing. Turnover by the Trojans.
Looks like he kind of tripped there.
He did. He slipped and wasn't ready for that pass. And don't need any more turnovers like that. Trojans already have 5. Bynum out top. Swings it over to Chang, left wing side. Chang screen from Loudermill. Over to Bynum, right wing. Pass inside, Loudermill on Ochan. He loses it going up. Makes the second shot off his own rebound. And Loudermill has 4 now. 27-11. Gets it to Panconen, to DiBiamacca. Back to Lewis. Top to Akpan. Swings it. Panconen. Corner. Lewis won't take the 3. Shoot. Got caught up there, guys. Panconen inside. Out to Akpan. He'll take the 3. He'll miss that one. No offense, but that's not the guy we want shooting those 3s. We love you, Akpan, but you're just 21.4% from 3 this season. We need Lewis shooting those. We need DiBiamacca shooting those. We need room for Panconen to shoot those as Bynum goes behind the back. He gets it taken away by Lewis and knocked down. He loses a shoe in the process.
Now they're calling fouls.
You said it, not me. Lewis drawing the foul, and Jap Jet will come on in for Braden. 6:43 left in the first half. Trojans trailing 27-11. Going to have to get some offense here. Set things up. Normally this is where you would insert Myson Coylton to get that instant offense from you, or he would attack the basket and hit his patented spin move. Gill left wing now. Going to have some offense and some aggressiveness from somebody else here today. Ochan with Wilson defending. He'll post on the block. 1-on-1. He'll have the shot up. Can't get it to go. Picked up by Wilson. Now 3 for 14 from the field. Trojans 21.4%. Nigel Wilson at the 3-point line. Gives it up to Phillips. Screens for him. Phillips steps it back. He'll take the 3 over Gill and hit it. Oh, man. That's 8 for Phillips. And Bellevue up to 30. Hands it off to Lewis. Gives it to DiBiamacca. To Gill. DiBiamacca out in the corner to Gill. He'll drive baseline. Kick it out. Akpan will drive inside. Stop. Turn around. Fade. Jump shot up and in.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
We need to take more shots like those, fadeaways.
We'll take those. We need to take some more threes that are open as well. Bynum out top, and Haynes and Panconen set to get back into the game. Chang, left wing. He'll dribble it, 30-13. Here's the deficit for Dakota State. Bynum gets it in to Loudermill at the free throw line. Try and get inside, flip up a tough shot, and he'll get it to go. He's got 6 now after the flip shot falls. 32-13. 5 minutes left in the first half. Coming up at halftime is Royal Brellis halftime show. We're going to talk to head coach David Moe at halftime about that Trojan women's win earlier. DiBiamacca from 3. He'll hit it from the left wing. See, Bode, I told you we need that guy over there shooting those threes. He's been passing them up.
What?
He's been passing up those threes.
Yeah, see, what has?
Phillips on the outside to Wilson. Wilson steps into the free throw line, has to kick it out to Chang. Gets the screen, steps it back, doesn't take the shot, out to Bynum. Bynum, Lewis defending, going out, steps into a tough 3, won't get it to go, rebound by DiBiamacca. DiBiamacca gonna go, he's gonna get bumped by Phillips in transition, and his coach has seen enough, they wanna go ahead and have that full unit sub.
I did not mean to have the thing next so close to my face.
All right, you're good. Everybody but JG subbing out for the Trojans. Payne, Edwards, Haynes, Panconen coming in. And all the Bellevue starters have checked back in for the Bruins. 4:13 remaining in the half. Gets it into Payne in the corner. He'll dribble out of there. Bounce pass to Edwards. He'll flip the shot up, leave it short. Rebounded by Thompson. 4 minutes left in the first half. 32-16. Bellevue has doubled up the Trojans. Smith at the free throw line, now to the elbow, hand off to Fritz, outside, defended by Panconen. Thompson to Groby, to Smith again. Smith, he'll post up Edwards, get inside, shot over Edwards is no good. Rebound by Edwards. Over to Gill, Gill will bring it across the half-court line. Edwards will post up Carter. Gill inside to Edwards. Back to Gill. Floats up. Shot is good. Gill now with 4 points, and they need a timeout on the floor. Trojans trying to do something and creep back into this one. 32-18. It's a 30-second timeout for Bellevue. We'll take it with them. We'll be back with 3:22 remaining in the first half on Jammin' Country 103.
First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking gives you the freedom to experience life, to enjoy the things you love, and to breeze through checkout lines with free mobile wallet features. Bank anywhere you want with online account opening and instant issue debit cards. Feel the freedom of no fees, no minimum balances, and no unpleasant surprises. First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking. Apply online or at any branch location. First Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Back with you here in the MDL broadcast booth. Trojans down in this one 32-18. And we're coming back in for the final few minutes left in this first half. Carter, dribble handoff to Fritz. Gets it to Smith. 3:10 left in the first half. Fritz, left wing, defended by Panconen. Screen from Smith. Fritz hounded. Into Smith, posting up on Edwards. Wants the one-on-one. Loses it, stolen by Gill. Coming up the right side. Over. Payne, left wing three. Steps into it, misses. Rebound by Haynes. Kicks it out. Gill slips, catches, drive, floats, off the window. Bucket good by Gill. And here come the Trojans. 32-20. Just a dozen lead for Bellevue. Out top, Carter swings to Groby. Rotations for the Trojans. Screen on Gill. Inside, Thompson, free throw line. Bounce pass, poked out by Edwards. He saves it, and that goes off Smith. It's Trojan basketball. The hustle by the veteran Trojan, Taylor Edwards. You like that, Bode?
Oh, yeah, I do.
We like it. We love it. Gill going to bring it across the floor now. On the right side. Coach Ty calling the offense out, and they're going to run it. Screen on Carter. Gill will get another screen. He'll drive. Smith floats it over him. Off the window, it's good. Jab Gill starting to get going. He's got 8 points in the first half. Trojans only down by 10 now. 32-22.
Number one's the run they're bringing him back to.
Yes, he is. 8 of the Trojans, 22. Fritz in the corner for 3. Gill got a hand on it almost. Fritz going cold. Gill now starting to heat up. Gets a screen. He'll step into a 3, and that's in. Yeah! Gill getting turned up here in the Fieldhouse, and he knocked down the 3 ball. Trojans, it's a 7-point game, 32-25, 1:33 left in the half, and they need a timeout because JG is turning up.
I was not wrong when he said he was going to bring this back because I knew I had belief in him that he was.
That's right. We're going to take a timeout. It'll be a full timeout taken with 1:33 left in the half, back in 60 seconds.
First Premier Bank has deep roots in South Dakota. Our ag bankers are homegrown experts committed to helping you find the right financial solution for your operation. With extensive experience in the industry, First Premier offers flexible options and local decisions designed to help you today and for generations to come. Find a First Premier ag banker nearest you at firstpremier.com/ag. First Premier Bank, investing in your growth. Member FDIC.
Back with you here in the MDL broadcast booth. 1:33 left in the half. Trojans trailing by this one in 7. They're trying to get back in front and regain the lead. It's been quite the comeback attempt here. Trojans right now on a 9-0 run. It was 32-16 earlier, and now Trojans up to 25. Like what you're seeing so far, Bode?
Yeah.
I like it too. JG starting to turn up here. Coach is going to give him a quick breather to get rested up. Maybe finish the quarter. He may not finish this one. Got fresh legs in there. Lewis checked in for him. And Carter outside. He'll kick it over to Fritz. Back to Carter, right wing. Inside, Thompson, elbow. Inside, Payne defending. Oh, they'll give him a foul. They say he reached in. Calvin Payne, that is his second personal. That is the 7th team foul. Trojans hadn't fouled in a while, but they got that one. And now shooting free throws will be Smith. What's up?
We need him to rest so he can come back after halftime and start scoring some points for us.
That's right. Get that rest for JG, but now free throws coming for Mr. R.J. Smith. He has not scored here tonight. Free throw goes through. Earns himself another free throw after that make. 33. It's now a 9-1 run. See if the Trojans can keep things going after these free throws are done.
Let's hope they can.
33-25. Could it be 26? It is. 34. Added the point to the wrong side. In my mind. And Smith is good for both of those. 34-25. 9-2 run. Payne to Haynes. They'll bring it across left side, hand it over to Panconen. Get it to Lewis. To Payne. To Panconen. To Haynes out top. Phillips defending. Panconen trying to get open. Drive from Lewis. He'll stop. Kick it out. Or tried to kick it out. Josh Lewis going to have to call a timeout. Got stuck on the block. Nowhere to go with it. Going to have to call a quick timeout. It'll be a full timeout. 55.8 seconds remaining. Going to take the full timeout with them. We'll be back here in 60 seconds on Jammin' Country 103.
For over 50 years, Rosebud Wood Products has been serving America's cabinetry needs. Family owned and operated, with employees who have been a part of the Rosebud family for decades. They're big enough to handle any job, yet small enough to make sure your project matters. Quality doesn't cost. It pays. So pay the Rosebud Factory and Showroom a visit today. Or visit us online at rosebudwood.com.
There's nothing. Sun rise over your fields, the smell of hope in the air, At Mustang Seeds, we're ready to help you plan for the next planting season and committed to boosting your yields and increasing your profitability with quality seed genetics customized to your farm ground and your way of farming. Lock in preseason cash discounts, rewards, and competitive pricing by contacting your local Mustang DSM or dealer. Mustang Seeds. Plant with pride.
Back with you here in the MDL broadcast booth out of the timeout. 55.8 remaining in the half. Lewis inbounds. Ochan catches it. Shot is up, and it's in. They called a foul. It's an and one. Ochan gets on the board and gets to go shoot a free throw to try and convert the and one. And the Trojan run continues. It's an 11-2 run for Dakota State. Ochan can make it 12. Basketball, a game of runs, as you fine folks out there know. Smith is going to check in for Wilson, as he was the one assessed that foul. #17 foul. Ochan can't convert that free throw, even though Ochan, a good free throw shooter, at 70% on the year. Pass ahead, Bynum to Smith now at the nail. Smith gets it out to Phillips. Over to Bynum, right wing side. Pressure there, inside to Smith. Kicks it out, Phillips left wing, he'll fake drive on Lewis. Extra hands in there from Lewis, hands in the cookie jar there. You gotta pull your headset down if you want to talk to me, sir.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
You're good.
You don't want a big guy on you don't want a small guy on a big guy because it's not very good.
That's right.
And I could learn from experience.
We had some subs check in. Edwards, Haynes, and our guy JG has checked back in. The igniter of that run earlier. Shot good from Phillips after the foul from Lewis. Phillips, his first trip to the free throw line. Free throw number 2 coming up for him. They've got 35. He makes the second. It is it's an 11-4 run. You can still call it a run for right now. 26 seconds left in the half. 3.5 second difference between shot clock, game clock. Gill right side with it. Defended by Bynum. Gill can't get it to Dimiamaka. Calling a new play here. Couldn't get what they wanted. Edwards screen. Gill drive. Pass inside. Edwards. That's goaltending. And it's going the other way. Edwards with the bucket off the window. Off the bounce pass from Gill. Trojans have 29. Just a 7-point deficit right now as Akpan checks in.
That kind of looked like a foul from my point of view. It looked like
It wasn't a foul. Goaltend. Bynum. Drive all the way. Float over Edwards. Misses everything. And that's the end of the first half. Going into the halftime break, Trojans trail 36-29. Coming up next, we're going to have a halftime conversation with head coach David Moe about the Trojan women's victory earlier, and then take a look at some of the first half numbers in this game. Don't go anywhere, guys. It's Jammin' Country 103.
For over 50 years, Rosebud Wood Products has been serving America's cabinetry needs. Family owned and operated, with employees who have been a part of the Rosebud family for decades. They're big enough to handle any job, yet small enough to make sure your project matters. Quality doesn't cost. It pays. So pay the Rosebud Factory and Showroom a visit today. Or visit us online at rosebudwood.com.
Who is Dakota State University? We are dedicated, disciplined, determined. We are more than students, more than educators, more than alumni. We are Trojans. Dynamic. Driven. Distinctive. This is who we are. And nothing can stand in our way.
This your place? No. I live with my mom. Oh, okay. Hey, you hungry?
No. I just had a bite.
You want a corn dog or something like that? Mom! Corn dogs!
I'm good.
Mom! Corn dogs! You never know what she's doing in there. Mom!
He really needs to get a place of his own.
First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking gives you the freedom to experience life, to enjoy the things you love, and to breeze through checkout lines with free mobile wallet features. Bank anywhere you want with online account opening and instant issue debit cards. Feel the freedom of no fees, no minimum balances, and no unpleasant surprises. First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking. Apply online or at any branch location. First Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community-owned and we exist to serve our communities.
First Premier Bank has deep roots in South Dakota. Our ag bankers.
Back with you here in the MDL broadcast booth. We're here in the Wilbur Ellis Halftime Show. Halftime Show, it's brought to you by Wilbur Ellis and Chester. Contact your local field experts today to help you grow smart, increase productivity, and reduce loss. Wilbur Ellis, where they never stop looking ahead. Here in the halftime break, your Trojans lead 36-29. And we've got head coach David Moe, the Trojan women's basketball team. Coach, thanks for joining me here in this halftime show, and congrats on yet another victory for the Trojans, securing win number 21 on the season. And you guys did it in a big way here today, held Bellevue to 32 points. What did you like about the way the Trojans played here today?
We played with a really good just sense of urgency. Yeah. You know, I told the team coming into this game, it had the making of a trap game. Yeah. You know, we have a really big game on Friday. We had played Bellevue earlier. We beat them by 25, and we could show up and be focused on Mayville before that game. And I was really proud of the way that we focused on the moment today. They played locked in against Bellevue. I mean, defensively, we were on the same page, flying around. Our pressing looked really, really good today. And to the focus piece of only having 3 turnovers on offense. Yeah. That was remarkable.
Darn you for beating me to it, Coach. A season low 3 turnovers. We think it might be a Trojan low 3 turnovers for women's basketball history over here, but only a few turnovers in the game. Coach, you guys handled the ball pretty well. Early going would start off a little bit slow. Looked like it might have had the makings of the last game where the shooting wasn't on par in the early going. You guys only shot 35% from the field in the first half, and both teams were just 1 for 21 from 3 in that first half. Threes weren't falling, but you were getting the shots you like.
Yeah, we loved our shots, you know, and that's what we said, keep shooting them. Mike saved our percentage in the second half, you know, shoot those 3 in a row.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, we didn't shoot the 3 well tonight, but we kept shooting them, and I'm really proud of the way that they kept on shooting those great shots, because for us to be the team we want to be, we had to keep taking those shots and not worry about the outcome of that shot, just stay focused on that process. And, you know, we took great looks. We made more layups in the second half, which was awesome. But just collectively on both sides of the ball, our effort, our teamwork, our just, you know, our grit is kind of the word we're using this week, was fantastic, and I couldn't be more proud of them.
And, Coach, if you had to nitpick at anything, what would you nitpick at in this one?
Oh man, it was a pretty awesome game. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, I guess I would nitpick. I wish we made more jump shots. Yeah. You know, but that's something that we can't fully control, and so I'm not too worried about it. You know, we came in today and said we need to really keep them off the glass.
Yes.
And yeah, they had 8 offensive rebounds, but we held their percentage down, so there's a lot of missed shots.
Yes.
And I was really proud of the way that we rebounded. The one thing that we talked lately about is we were having some struggles transitioning from our full court press into our half court defense.
Right.
I thought we did an amazing job of that tonight. Our timing on our presses and our traps was really, really good. And just offensively, the ball was popping, we were moving the ball, we were finding great shots. We got layups, we got threes. I mean, it was a really, really fun game to be a part of.
Just a well-oiled machine, Coach. They're making you think like you're lying up here, like we ain't got nothing to work on. You see this out here? What's going on? What are you talking about? And Coach, you guys have had some pretty impressive marks here in conference. And you talked about the way you guys are holding teams shooting the ball under. Just 1 for 11 for Bellevue here tonight. You typically hold teams to 34.6%. That's 4th in conference play so far. What have you liked about how your team has kind of ramped things up in conference play? Obviously, you work on things all season. We talk about it as things go along, but you're getting better in the areas that you were not earlier in the season. That's what you want.
Yeah. It's hard because players love to score, right?
Yeah.
They love the offensive side of the ball. And we've always talked about how we're at our best when our defense feeds our offense. Yeah. And they're really kind of taking that upon themselves now and really believing in that. I mean, we're playing so well defensively right now, and it is just propelling our offense into great shots and easy shots in transition. And we're getting a lot of confidence from that standpoint. And if we keep defending like this and rebounding like this, we're going to be a tough out.
Most definitely, Coach. And got a few more games to go. We'll be on the road on Friday on the way to Mayville, and we'll see if we can get it done once again. Coach, thanks for joining us here in the halftime show. Trojans winners in their game. They're up to 21 wins on the season.
Thanks, man. God bless.
Yes, indeed. Coach joined us here in the halftime, and we'll have Coach Ty at the postgame, but we still got another half to go and more Wilbur Ellis halftime show. We got time here for it. Stick around. It's here staying on Jamie Country 103.
Who is Dakota State University? We are dedicated, disciplined, determined. We are more than students, more than educators, more than alumni. We are Trojans. Dynamic, driven, distinctive. This is who we are, and nothing can stand in our way.
This your place?
No. I live with my mom.
Oh, okay. Hey, you hungry?
No. I just had a bite.
Do you want a corn dog or something like that? Mom! Corn dogs!
I'm good.
Mom! Corn dogs! You never know what she's doing in there. Mom!
He really needs to get a place of his own.
First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking gives you the freedom to experience life, to enjoy the things you love, and to breeze through checkout lines with free mobile wallet features. Bank anywhere you want with online account opening and instant issue debit cards. Feel the freedom of no fees, no minimum balances, and no unpleasant surprises. First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking. Apply online or at any branch location. First Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community-owned and we exist to serve our communities.
For over 50 years, Rosebud Wood Products has been serving America's cabinetry needs. Family owned and operated, with employees who have been a part of the Rosebud family for decades. They're big enough to handle any job, yet small enough to make sure your project matters. Quality doesn't cost. It pays. So pay the Rosebud Factory and Showroom a visit today. Or visit us online at rosebudwood.com.
First Premier Bank has deep roots in South Dakota. Our ag bankers are homegrown experts committed to helping you find the right financial solution for your operation.
I just realized something. I think I was looking at the wrong. I looked at the wrong percentage numbers when talking to Coach about what they shoot from three, or what they hold opponents to from three. That was our men's numbers. Silly me. That's why you don't have the wrong sheet out. It's all right. Still joining us here in the Wilbur Ellis halftime show, guys. My man Bo Anderson on a quick break, and he'll be back with us here in just a moment. Trojans trailing at the half, 36-29. Let's look inside this box score a little bit. Leaders for the Bruins at half, Jaden Phillips with 10 off the bench. He's a perfect 3 for 3 from the field with 2 made three-pointers and 2 made free throws. Behind him is TJ Fritz with 8 points. He's 3 for 6, 2 for 3 from three-point range. Leading rebounder is Emar Vincent. Hold on. I think something happened on their. Hold on. Something happened on their roster. They have RJ Smith listed as. See, because this was confusing all night long. Okay, I'll just draw some arrows here and make it work here in the book. On their roster, they have a man named RJ Smith listed as number 50. I thought Emar Vincent was the big 50 the whole time. But apparently, yeah, they got to fix that. Emar Vincent's number 50, but that's not what it says on their roster. Because on the roster, on the box score that we got back, he's listed on here as that. So they'll have to fix their actual box score and their roster, what they got listed. But anyway, guys, Emar Vincent leads them in rebounds. He's got 5 rebounds, just 2 points. Leader in assists for the Bruins is Nigel Wilson. He's got 3 dimes. They've got 1 block, and it belongs to Liam Thompson. They got 3 steals, 3 different Bruins with a steal. Vincent, Christian Carter, and Phillips. They're shooting they're shooting 54.2% from the field in the first half and 6 for 10 at 60% from three-point range. Shooting really well in that first half. It's good the Trojans got it down to just a 7-point lead. For Dakota State, Jap Gill leading all scorers with 11 points. He's 4 for 7 from the field, 1 for 1 from three-point range. 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 of the 3 steals. Josh Lewis and Taylor Edwards also with a steal, just 3 steals for the Trojans at half. 6 turnovers for Dakota State to 4 for Bellevue. Trojans shooting 42.3% in that first half and 62.5% from 3. They were 5 for 8 from beyond the arc. Just 2 for 3 on the free throw, 66.7%. Bellevue from the line, 4 for 5, 80%. Bellevue leads in points off turnovers, 11-4. Trojans and Bruins tied at points in the paint with 12 apiece. Second chance points, 4 points for Dakota State in second chance points, and Bellevue dominating in bench points, 19-5. The last field goal for Bellevue was 5 minutes and 7 seconds left in that first half. So it's been a while since they've got a field goal from the outside. They've only made free throws, I believe, since then.
Yeah.
Trojans ended that first half, Bode, on a 13-4 run. Trojans got themselves back in this game.
Yes, they had. We've been down by a lot, and now we're only down by like 6 or 7.
That's right. And hey, we're about to start the second half here. We got 40 seconds left. You want to give any shouts out going into the second half here?
To my grandma and my grandpa, and it's okay. You can tell my cousins I'm the favorite child.
Having to let them know who the favorite is. Bode making it known. Shout out to Grandma and Grandpa Anderson hanging out and watching the game from back home. And now second half begins. The starters will come on out for the Bruins. That would be Fritz, Carter, Thompson, Emar Vincent, and Jerome Bynum.
Let's hope Jill Japet can do like he did in the first half.
Yep, Jap Gill in there. And the Bruins have the ball to begin the second half. In there to Emar Vincent at the free throw line. That's the RJ Smith we were talking about earlier. Blame the Bellevue roster, guys. Inside to Vincent, off the window. Bucket is good. Gets his first points here in the second half.
Backside, back screen.
And now they're up to 38. 38-29 is the lead. DiBianca baseline drive. Lefty shot off the window is good. 5 points now for DiBianca. Trojans up to 31. Bynum across to Carter. Inside to Vincent. Emar Vincent looking for somewhere to go. Gets it out to Fritz. Panconen suffocating defense. Gets it over to Bynum. Over the head of Panconen to Thompson to Carter. Drive. Nowhere to go. Out Thompson. Handoff Fritz. In traffic. Takes a tough one. Forced that one up. It's out of bounds. It's Trojan basketball. Looking for something.
Air ball.
He forced up a shot. Coach is trying to say they have to let him land. He took it on the run. And Gill will bring it across on the right side. Officials trying not to hear it. That's for sure. Ochan, handoff, DiBianca. He'll step it back. Drive on Vincent. Loses it. Out to Gill. Gets it back. DiBianca does in the corner. Out Panconen. Fritz defending. Panconen driving on him. Inside. Dump. Gill. Dish. Out. Corner. 3. DiBianca. Rolling around the rim. Akpan in there on the board. He's hacked. He's held. That'll go on Thompson. Thompson with his first foul. First team in this second half. And Groby will go ahead and check in and get Bynum out of there. Gill, inbound, Panconen. Out, Akpan. To Gill. Screen from Ochan. Gill trying to set it up, losing it off of his knee there. Unforced turnover for the Trojans. 18-20 left in the game. 38-31 is the Bruin lead. 18 minutes left in the game. Tip pass. Caught by Vincent. Won't take the free throw line shot. Gets it out to Carter. Carter will swing it. Thompson over in the corner to Groby. Groby out to Fritz. Left wing. Going to drive inside. Traffic there. DiBianca defense, but Fritz gets one to go somehow. That is a tough one. This man makes some impossible shots sometimes. 40-31. Ochan, Panconen gonna cross past Fritz. Inside, corner now, Akpan. He'll drive all the way inside. Trying to post Thompson. He does still after losing the ball. And we're gonna get a foul, and it's gonna be a baseline inbound. Thompson hit with yet another foul back-to-back for him. He's both team fouls here in this second half.
We need them to get all 7 fouls, so then we can go to the free throw line.
That'd be nice. DiBianca corner three-pointer, in and out. Rebound by Vincent. Carter bringing it up right side. Carter trying to get it in somewhere. Doesn't want to get it to Vincent. They finally do. Off the pass from Thompson. Now Groby gets it to him. Out top, Vincent looking for somewhere to go. Bounces it into Thompson, posting up Panconen. Poked out by Panconen, picked up by Gill. Pass ahead, Akpan, right lay, and the foul. He's going to get to shoot a free throw. Emmanuel Akpan with the foul.
That's the end one we needed.
Yes, indeed. 33 now for the Trojans. One more free throw, and it'll make it 34.
If we keep playing good defense and keep popping out like this, getting and one fouls and making them, then we definitely have a chance to come back.
You heard the man. Free throw, no good. Can't convert the and one. Full unit substitution set to come in for Bellevue. This seems to have worked for them. They didn't do these full unit substitutions when we were on the road earlier in conference play. Groby gets a screen from Vincent, won't take the shot from the free throw line, gets it to Thompson. Now into Vincent, left block, out Carter, wide open for 3, off the back iron, no good. DiBianca brings it across, gets it to Gill. Gill, spin, inside, loses it, catches it, off the window, can't get it to go. There's a foul on the inside.
Was that an over the back?
Not sure. Never saw an official come over and put hands up. Maybe that's just knocked out of bounds. No, that foul will be on Emar Vincent. That'll be his second.
Oh, yes, they have 4 fouls.
And now, Panconen into Josh Smith, who's checked in. Taylor Edwards checks in as well. Hackpan out top, inside, lets it go. Edwards rebounds, fakes, puts a shot up off the window, and Edwards with the bucket on the interior. Trojans only down by 5 now. The comeback is real. Inching back into it, Chang outside. Left wing, bounce into Wilson. Out to Chang, left wing side. Won't take the shot over Lewis, gets it in. Loudermill, now to Wilson out top. He has nowhere to go, gets it to Chang, screens for him. Chang stopped at the elbow. Edwards there, inside. Shot no good, rebound by Wilson. Bucket is good off the window. Wilson gets his first points. Josh Lewis to Edwards out top. Edwards, dribble handoff, back to Lewis. Screen for him. Lewis, fadeaway jump shot. Off the back iron, Edwards almost gets the rebound, but Bynum comes away with it. Bynum brings it up. Pass ahead. Taken away by the Trojans. Inside pass, Lewis, the bump. Can't get it to go off the window. Panconen out there trying to get it, and the Bruins come away with it. 7-point lead, Bruins on top, 42-35. 15 minutes to go in the game. Chang on the right side with it. Gabriel calling the offense for his Bellevue Bruins. Phillips, Bynum, Chang, left side. Into Loudermill. Off the window, or no window, just right in the bucket. Big bucket there. And now Lewis, dribble handoff. And Lewis on the right side right now. Panconen left wing side. Into Taylor Edwards, post up on Wilson. It's blocked at the rim. That's going to go off of Edwards. And Bellevue ball. Payne and Haynes will check in. Substitutions for the Trojans happening out there. What was that?
This is one game we want to see.
Yep, it's one game we need to. Tied atop the conference with Bellevue and Mayville State, all teams 5-3 in conference. This win gives the Trojans sole possession if they can get it. Bynum, left side, into Loudermill, inside, the foul. And Loudermill will see free throws. Who gets hit with the foul? That will go to Mr. Taylor Edwards. That'll be his first. Team first in the half. And now, free throws coming from Mr. Loudermill. He's yet to see the line today. He make that first shot. Makes that free throw. They're up to 45. Gill checks back in. Second shot off the mark. Rebound by Ochan. 45-35. Lead is back to double digits. Gill coming across with it. Pressure from Bynum gets it to Ochan. Ochan lobs it in to Lewis. And it goes straight out of bounds. Clock stopped at 13:52. 45-35. Trojans down by 10. Chang to Bynum. To Chang again, right wing. Cross, Gill defending. Into Loudermill. Attacking Ochan, gonna lose it. It's gonna hit the deck. Ochan gonna dive on it, save it to Haynes. Haynes gonna go all the way, got it knocked out on the drive. Great hands by Bynum. Surprised that's not a foul on the reach in there.
I don't understand how it's their ball.
They said it went off Haynes' hands last. Into Wilson. The nail. Looking for a pass inside. Finds Loudermill. Payne is there. That's a hook. They saw it. Great eye, official. Great eye. I didn't know if he was going to or not. But Wilson or Loudermill. That's his second.
I do that a lot in my basketball games.
Yeah? You hook? You're going to get the foul call on you too, buddy. 13:05 left in the game. Lewis bringing it across, gets it to Gill. Trying to get a dribble handoff to DiBiamaka. They don't want him to get the ball. Lewis got it back. Screen coming, Ochan. Lewis, drive, inside, kick, corner, three for Gill. Too much on it. Rebound, Ochan. Got a last-second push-off. Saw that one from over here. Ochan caught with the push. That's now 2 in the second half and 3 for Ochan. And now Chang will bring it across the half-court line. To Bynum back to Chang, inside to Wilson. Wilson at the nail, gets it out to Chang. Got a screen for him. Chang will shoot the three. He hit it. Chang, his second three. He's got 6 points. Up to 48 now, Trojans are. From a handoff, Gill. Now Ochan. Ochan out top to Haynes. Three-pointer. Off the mark, rebounded by Phillips. 48-35. Lead balloon to a baker's dozen. Trojans letting things slip here. Inside Wilson, free throw line on Lewis, gonna post him. Have to kick it out. Phillips won't take the three. He'll drive inside at the elbow, bounce pass into Wilson. Height. Josh Lewis getting caught with the foul on the inside. That's his third, team's third. And a full unit substitution coming in. It's so interesting how they do the full 5 substitution. Don't usually see college teams do this here on a consistent basis. Anytime they have subs, it's this whole group.
TJ Fitz, I hope he don't make any threes
because he's coming back in right now. All those guys coming back in. Groby, Fritz, Carter, Thompson, and Vincent will wait for Wilson to miss or make this free throw.
We need somebody to lock him down, so.
We'll see what happens here. Trojans trailing by 14 now. Wilson, he missed that second. Now, Bellevue's up to 49. They lead 49-35. Gill to Akpan out top, swinging it over to Panconen, left wing. Panconen. Drive inside, dribble drive. Nowhere to go, gets it out, DiBiamaka. He won't take the right wing three. Instead, he drives into traffic, tries to swing it around Ochan. Luckily, Panconen's there for the pickup. Gill in the corner. He'll drive, dish. Ochan, float shot up, bucket is good. Nice last-second bucket by the Trojans. Barely got that shot off, Bode.
Like a millisecond before.
Yep, 11 minutes left in the game. Thompson to Groby. Inside to Wilson. Inside to Thompson. Off the fingertips of Ochan, he corrals it. Gets it to Gill. Right side, he brings it up, a screen for him. Gill stepping it back, won't take the shot. Out Panconen, top Gill. Gill defended by Wilson. He'll drive, get out, attack, spin around, flip a shot up, can't get it to go. Ochan rebounds off the backboard, no good. Wilson will rebound it. 49-37. Trojans down by 12. Groby outside, gets it to Wilson at the free throw line. Out to Carter, screen, inside, Thompson. Out, Fritz, can't get a shot off. He'll step it back, drive inside now, float a shot up off the window, and good. Fritz has 4 in the second half. 51-37 is the lead for Bellevue. Out to Gill, screen for him. Gill will step into the three. He'll miss it off the iron. Ochan will rebound it, put it on the ground, get it ripped out. A foul, though. They say it's on the floor. I'll likely give it to Groby.
That's
Lewis.
Another foul we need.
Yep, Lewis and Edwards checking in. Let's see, that foul was in there on.
There may be.
He said it was the first foul, so let's see who it was assessed to. Oh, that will go to TJ Fritz. And we're going to have a timeout. It's a 30-second. We'll keep this one right here. We won't go anywhere, Bode. We'll stick around.
There may be only 9 minutes left, but there's still time for a comeback.
Oh, yeah, plenty of time. Plenty of time. And I'm going to check on something real quick. What do you think about this game so far? Are the Trojans doing good?
They're doing good. They're coming back. They've been doing better than most people. But most people. They've been doing better in the second half than they've been in the first.
All right, that's true.
No idea why I said most people, but.
You're good, man. I know what you meant. Trojans got to do some heavy lifting to get back in this one. They had it to within 5, but now it's back to 14. Scoring has slowed down here in the second half. Trojans getting outscored 15-8 in the second half. And Bellevue is still shooting pretty hot.
Every time they get the ball, they just got to ease things, focus on getting the shot, and make it.
Hey.
And play good defense, and that's all we need. And
hey, you heard my man right here, and he's exactly right.
Just in case my grandma and grandpa are now tuning in, Grandma, I know I'm the favorite child. It's okay.
Talk about reestablishing your position. That is what he's doing. And Trojans coming back onto the floor. Your 5 Trojans, Dibiamaka, Panconen, Lewis, Akpan, and Edwards. 51-37 is the lead. Inbound from Lewis. Gets it to Edwards. Edwards will wait on Lewis. Hand it off to him. Lewis will go around. Hand it off to Akpan. Akpan will post inside on Carter. Got to get it out. And throws it into the backcourt. Turnover by Dakota State. Last thing they needed coming out of that timeout. Momentum is something they haven't been able to grab a hold of and maintain.
That is exactly right.
That's right. Only had it for a little bit at the end of that first half. Can't grab onto it here in the second half. Carter into Thompson. Short corner on the left side. He'll post up Dibiamaka. He'll flip up the shot. And it'll go in. His first points of the game. And they're up to 53. Gets it to Edwards out top. Edwards, dribble handoff to Lewis. Dribble drive from Lewis. Inside, he'll post on Carter. Fake the float shot. Panconen inside. Floater up over Vincent. Leaves it a little short. Can't get it to go.
I don't know what coach said, but he said something to get them fired up. Because they've been starting to act like it's been the first half.
Into Vincent at the free throw line. Out corner. Fritz, three-pointer. He misses that one. Edwards rebounds. Dibiamaka, screen from Edwards. Inside, Dibiamaka takes a bump and the shot goes in. Oh, they called a foul on the shot? Oh no, they call it somewhere else. That is on Thompson. But the shot is good from Dibiamaka.
So isn't that and one?
Officials are talking about it right now. The bucket was in, and then a foul after the shot went through. And now, with that foul, Trojans will shoot 1 and 1. So the foul will go on Thompson. That'll be their 7th foul in the half. And the bucket does count for Dibiamaka. So we're up to 39, and Edwards will shoot a 1 and 1 because they fouled him. Makes the first free throw. Edwards up to 5 points. Edwards on the year, not getting to see the line too many times, a 60% free throw shooter. 8:39 left in the game, 53-40 is the score. Baker's dozen lead for Bellevue. Free throw number 2 on the way from Edwards. And he misses off the iron. Akpan rebounds it. They were calling a timeout, and he was held, taken down. The official pretty much ignoring Coach Ty there and just continuing on with the play. Still trying to have a conversation with him, not having any convo at all, is this official. You hate to see that. Vincent at the free throw line, finds Fritz in the corner. He'll kick it out. Carter, a right wing 3. He'll miss that. Vincent all over the back of Edwards. That's an over-the-back call. We're going to go shoot free throws on the other end. Vincent with his 3rd foul. Team 8. And the full unit substitution is coming on in. And Edwards going to go to the line and shoot.
How many fouls does he have?
The big fellow?
Yeah.
He's got 3.
How many fouls do you have? Is it still 5 to foul out?
That is correct, sir. Edwards, free throw number 1. Goes in, so he earns himself another one.
See, these are where the free throws come in at the most important time.
Edwards, right now, sitting at 6 points, 7 will tie a season high. Leave that one just short. Hit nothing there.
These are where like free throws are like the most important because you need these to go in so you can catch up.
Yep, you need those free throws. But we at least got one, so it's a 12-point game again. Chang, that whole bench unit comes in. It's Bynum, Chang, Phillips, Nelson, and Loudermill. 5 on the floor for Bellevue. Outside, Phillips at the elbow, left side, kicks it. Bynum inside Wilson. Will post on Akpan. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound by Edwards. Gill will bring it up left side. 7:50 remaining in the game. Gill with Wilson defending. Gets it out to DiBiamacca. DiBiamacca will drive inside. He'll kick it out. Gill left corner 3. He'll rattle that out. No good.
It happens a lot. A lot.
That's tough. Needed that 3. Bynum on the right side with it. Bynum will navigate up top. Swing it to Chang, right wing. Screen coming. Swings it, Loudermill, right wing. Into Wilson, stolen by Akpan. DiBiamacca will bring it across the half court. DiBiamacca wants to attack. Got Loudermill. Out to Gill now. Doesn't want the shot. Gill, corner now. DiBiamacca barely saves it and picked up by Bynum. Bynum, kick out, corner, 3, Phillips. He hits it. Phillips with his third 3 in this game. Third 3 in this game, and he's got 13. 56 now for Bellevue. They lead by 15. It is not the largest lead of the game. Stolen by Phillips on the pass out from Edwards. Bynum stops it and backs it out. 6.5 left in the game. Corner now. Loudermill doesn't want the 3. Into Wilson at the free throw line. Corner. Chang won't take the 3. Drives. Kicks. Corner. Tipped out by the Trojans. Ochan, Lewis, Payne, and Haynes checking in. Everybody but Panconin. 6:19 left in the game.
Wait, now.
Into Wilson, back to Bynum, to Phillips, to Chang. 6. Chang to Wilson. He'll take a straightaway 3. He'll miss it. Rebound by Lewis. Lewis will bring it across. He's going to see an opening, drive inside. Ochan gets out of the spot. He was looking to drop a dime to him, and he was not there. Chemistry a little bit off between those two. They misconnected on a lob attempt earlier that he wasn't ready for. And have to find some synchronization. Dribble handoff now. Bynum swings it now. Loudermill to Chang, left wing side. Bounce into Wilson at the free throw line. Out to Phillips. Screen for him. Phillips, jump shot at the free throw line. Tapped out by Wilson, picked up by Bynum. Interesting how Wilson stepped out for a three-pointer earlier, but won't take the mid-range jump shot. Interesting. Chang, left wing, bounce inside Loudermill. In the mid-range. Gonna take Ochan one-on-one. Take a tough shot, and Ochan hit with the foul. That's 4 on Ochan. And that'll be the 4th team foul. Trojans got to draw some fouls from Bellevue here. I'm not sure why that's not the focus, because already 8 fouls from Bellevue here in the second half. They could be shooting free throws the rest of the way, the Trojans could. Free throw knocked down from Loudermill.
22.
Up to 57 now. Not looking good here, Bode. 5:20 left in the game as he can't cash in on the second free throw. Lewis will bring it across, defended by Phillips. Over to Payne, right wing side, tightly defended by Loudermill. Finds Lewis. Lewis screen from Ochan, handoff. Panconen won't take the shot. Coach Gabriel knows how much of a threat he is, but Panconen to Haynes, misses off the back iron. Ochan rebounds it. Out to Payne, to Lewis. Won't take the three, he'll drive inside. Kick it out, Haynes won't take that three. He is fouled on the outside. That foul will go to Jaden Phillips, it's his third. Team ninth. Free throws will be coming for Haynes. Haynes trying to get his first free throws in this one, his first trip to the line. He's got 3 points. He made a three-pointer earlier in the first half. Haynes on the year from the free throw line. Oh, he misses that first one. To the free throw line. He's an 81.5% free throw shooter, so surprised he missed that. That's the second best mark on the team. Inside, Wilson won't pass it. Haynes will foul on the baseline, they say. That is Haynes' first foul. Up to 5.5. And that is time for a substitution for Bellevue. Subbing in a few players. Putting Groby and Carter out there, as well as Liam Thompson. Wilson float shot over Haynes. He is good. All 5 of Nigel Wilson's points are in the second half. 59-41, an 18-point lead. Bounce pass, Payne out. Panconen, three, in and out. Rebound by Ochan. Out to Panconen. Carter with the foul. Carter gonna get hit with his first. Team 10th. 2 freebies coming up for Panconen. Bellevue doing a pretty good job on Panconen tonight, not allowing him any room to hoist up too many shots here today. Free throw line. Shot number 1 is good. Panconen on the season, 82% from the free throw line.
How much does 1-4 have?
Wilson, he's got 5.
5 fouls.
Oh, you meant fouls? I thought you meant points.
Fouls.
He's got 2. Now, as Panconen makes both. Ball gonna go out of bounds. He'll stay Bellevue ball. 3:54 remaining in the game. And we got a timeout. It'll be a full timeout from Bellevue. Trojans trailing 59-43 with 3:54 remaining. We'll take the full timeout with the Bruins, and we'll be back in 60 seconds on Jammin' Country 103.
This your place?
No. I live with my mom.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you hungry?
No. I just had a bite.
Do you want a corn dog or something like that? Mom! Corn dogs!
I'm good.
Mom! Corn dogs!
You never know what she's doing in there.
He really needs to get a place of his own.
Who is Dakota State University? We are dedicated, disciplined, determined. We are more than students, more than educators, more than alumni. We are Trojans. Dynamic, driven, distinctive. This is who we are.
Back with you here in the MDL broadcast booth. 3:54 left in the game. 59-43, Trojans trailing by 16. They've trailed by as many as 19 in the game to Bellevue. Benson back in the game in the short corner. Edwards in as well, defending him. He'll post up. Edwards kick it out. Phillips for 3. Misses the mark. Rebounds his own miss. Turns it around. Gets it out to Carter. Swings it to Bynum. Vincent out top, 8 seconds. Bynum, right wing, screen from Vincent. Three-pointer hoisted up, airmailed, rebound Akpan. Gets it to Panconen. He'll bring it across on the right side of the floor. Panconen trying to stop, gets it out to Akpan. Inside drive, fouled at the rim by Emar Vincent. Vincent gonna get hit with his 4th foul. Team 11. That's 11 fouls here in the second half. They're talking about what they're going to do here. Probably going to sub in Wilson here. Akpan's free throw knocks through. We'll get 2 the rest of the way as we are deep into this double bonus here. 44 now for the Trojans. Akpan has 8. Free throw number 2 on the way. It's up and it's through. Needed both of those and got them both. Up to 45 now. Trojans trying to inch their way back. 3:12 left in the game. Carter, pass across Bynum, brings it up right side. 59-45. Carter left wing side. Looking to get it over to Bynum. He does. Bynum inside. Thompson posting on Edwards. Shot flipped up and in. A series of moves, and Thompson gets it to go. They're up to 61 now. 61-45. Dribble handoff. Akpan inside. Step back. Fade on Thompson. Can't get it to go. And Payne is fouled in the interior. That foul will go on Mr. Bynum. That's just his 2nd, but it's the team's 12th. They're racking these up here in the second half. 12 fouls in the second half. And a number of players with 3. As Payne can't knock down the first free throw. Payne scoreless in this one here today. As Gill comes in for Lewis. 2:37 remaining in the game. And Payne will hit the second free throw. Trojans up to 46 now. We got a timeout from Bellevue there. It'll be a 30. We'll take the 30 seconds with them. 2:37 left here in the game. Trojans trail 61-46. Back in 30 seconds.
And stay connected. It's also why we give back, helping to make the wonderful places we call home the best they can be. The store next door, powered locally at Cenex.
F&M Co-op Oil, a proud supporter of Madison High School activities.
Back with you here in the MDO broadcast booth with my partner, Bode Anderson. Bode, we got 2:37 left in the game. The Trojans trail 61-46. How do we come back in this one?
Yeah, we're just starting to make our points.
Yeah, we've got to get some stops here defensively. Bynum inbound, double team, stolen by Panconen, poked out, and he's bumped immediately, and we're going to go shoot free throws.
That's what we needed.
Finally forcing some fouls there. Got to stop a steal, and that is foul number 13 for the Bruins.
And this is where free throws are so important.
Absolutely, and our best free throw shooter is on the line. He missed the first.
How many free throws?
TJ. Tell him what the percentage is for Braden. You got it, you had it. He misses both. Uncharacteristic from Panconen there.
It's 80. His is 82%.
He is, and he just missed both free throws. He's now 50% from the line today. He's 2 for 4. Panconen has been clutch for the Trojans this season. That ball tipped out by the Trojans. Pressure coming the way of Bellevue, and they haven't been able to handle it in the full court. They might should have seen this earlier. 2.5 left in the game. Carter gets it in, gets it back now. Got to get past Akpan, and they call him with the body contact. Akpan hit with his first foul, team 6th. Bellevue going to look for another foul to get drawn out here so they can possibly shoot free throws. 2:26 left in the game as Bynum gets the inbound. Crossover, getting past Gill here. Ran into a Trojan, but he got it back. Bynum out top, defended by Panconen. Gets it to Carter, right wing side. Gill defending, bounce pass into Thompson on Payne. Fritz didn't get his three. And back-to-back fouls for Akpan. They get the foul that they wanted, and now they're going to get the free throws. Haynes will check in for Akpan. And now Thompson will get to shoot the 1-and-1, his first trip to the line. 2:06 left in the game, still a 61-46 lead. Missing the first free throw, doesn't get another one off the miss. Gill has it, he'll bring it up left side, 2 minutes remaining in the game. Down by 15, Gill thought about stepping into a three. Vincent was there, Haynes inside, step back jumper from the free throw line. He'll hit it. And Haynes, his first second half bucket. Timeout called. Trojans up to 48. And it'll be a full timeout from Dakota State. 1:53 left in the game. They trail by 13. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Jammin' Country 103.
Persona Signs has been a leader in the sign manufacturing industry for decades. We partner with the nation's largest brands on more than 8,000 installations every year. A solid foundation of Midwestern values and an unmatched work ethic has helped Persona become the #1 hotel sign manufacturer in the United States. Persona rises together with Dakota State University. Go Trojans!
For over 50 years, Rosebud Wood Products has been serving America's cabinetry needs. Family owned and operated, with employees who have been a part of the Rosebud family for decades. They're big enough to handle any job, yet small enough to make sure your project matters. Quality doesn't cost. It pays. So pay the Rosebud Factory and Showroom a visit today. Or visit us online at rosebudwood.com.
Back over here in the MDL broadcast booth for the final 1:53 of this game. Back out here with my man Bode. 61-48. Trojans down by a Baker dozen. And a foul in the corner from JG.
I mean, at this point, you just have to foul. And you just got to hope they miss.
Yeah, because they're going to keep holding the ball every time. And now both teams are shooting free throws on each end. Thankfully, for us, it's a 1-and-1. Trojans doing a little offense-defense swap. Haynes on offense, Akpan on defense. And Ochan getting set to check in. He'll go ahead and check in and get Edwards. Free throw coming up for Carter. If he makes it, he'll get another. Left it short, rebound by Payne. We got a lane violation off the shot. Looks like it's going to go to Haynes. And that's the kind of day it is here, ladies and gentlemen. 1:51 left in the game, and another attempt here from Carter. The first one didn't count. He misses again. Ball don't lie, eh? Gill will bring it up on the right side. Gill, defended by Carter. Inside, spin. Keeps his footing somehow and tosses up the shot. He's fouled. He'll get to shoot free throws. Carter with the foul. That's just his second. Team's 14th. They're racking up the second half fouls here. Bellevue is. And now Gill will get to see the line. He's scoreless in this second half, Bo.
Who's
JG, after 11 points in the first half, didn't score until just now. His first points in the second half. The guy that kept things pacing for the Trojans in the first half just now got the first bucket of the second half, and now he's got two. But Trojans need way more. They got up to 50 now. 50 total points. Still down by 11. Thompson That foul will go to Gill. That'll be Gill's third, team ninth. One more foul, and they'll be shooting
How far
2 free
is
throws.
Bellevue?
About 3.5 hours, 3.5 to 4.
I'd be asleep by now.
You and me both, brother. I'll be sleeping on the bus tomorrow on the road. 1:33 left in the game as Thompson toes the line.
Is it for DSU or Trojan or Bulldogs?
DSU. Trojans will be on the road to Mayville. They got a game on Friday. And Thompson knocks them both down. He's 2 for 3 from the line now. 63-50, a Baker dozen lead for the Bruins.
And they're all away, you say?
Do what?
All of their games are away?
No, just the one game on Friday for us. Ochan inside with the pass from Gill, gets it out to Gill, corner 3, knocks it down. Gill coming alive real late for the Trojans, but coming alive nonetheless.
How many timeouts do you get?
Full timeout for Dakota State. 1:19 left in the ball game. They're down by just 10 now to full timeout. We'll take it with them. Be back in 60 seconds on Jammin' Country 103.
Persona Signs has been a leader in the sign manufacturing industry for decades. We partner with the nation's largest brands on more than 8,000 installations every year. A solid foundation of Midwestern values and an unmatched work ethic has helped Persona become the #1 hotel sign manufacturer in the United States. Persona rises together with Dakota State University. Go Trojans!
This your place? No. I live with my mom. Oh, okay. Hey, you hungry?
No. I just had a bite.
Do you want a corn dog or something like that? Mom! Corn dogs!
I'm good.
Mom! Corn dogs! You never know what she's doing in there. Mom!
He really needs to get a place of his own.
Back with you here in the NBL broadcast booth. Me and my partner, Bo Anderson, for the final 1:19 left of this game. Inside, pass to Fritz. Full court pressure from the Trojans. Knocked out. Akpan saves it to Panconen. Out to Gill. Gill on the right wing. He'll drive inside. Float. Gonna get bumped on the shot. Get picked up by Emar Vincent. And the Trojans squander an attempt there. Off the steal. Gill gets the bump and it hits off the side of the glass. And that foul will go to Akpan. That's his third. Team 10th. Now they're shooting 2 now every time. But the guy shooting 2, that's Emar Vincent. See what he's got from the free throw line. He'll hit that. Not a bad looking free throw for him. And they're up to 64. 11-point lead. 105 remaining. Vincent towing the line for another free throw. Phillips set to check in for the Bruins. Misses on the free throw. 1 minute left. Gill out top. Haynes will step into a 3 over Carter. He'll miss it. Payne rebounds it out to Gill. Gill will drive. Kick out corner 3. Calvin Payne. He'll miss that. Rebounded by Thompson. There's going to be a foul outside. They will give it to Panconen. Panconen hit with his second personal. Team 11th. And now free throws will be coming for Thompson. Thompson making his third trip to the line, I should say. Fourth and fifth free throw attempts coming up. 64-53 is the score. 44.5 left in the game. Thompson misses the free throw. If we'd have started this fouling stuff earlier, we might have had a better chance to come back with all these missed free throws, Bo. Phillips actually going to get set to check in now. As Thompson, he makes the second. It stops it so that Phillips can check in. Going to take the place of Fritz. 44.5. Bringing it across. Payne gets it to Haynes. Haynes will drive. He'll step it back, lose it, kick it out. Payne finds Panconen. No room for a deep three for him. Finds Haynes. Step it on over. Get it to Gill. Gill will step into a three. Off the back iron. Rebound by Thompson. And now shot clock turned off. That'll be the end of this one in the Fieldhouse.
Now,
Trojans will fall 65-53, and Bellevue gets the season sweep. There's going to be the ball was knocked out over there.
we have shot in a lot of threes, but just none of them are going in for us. And
Nope, just 6 for 20 here today from three-point range. Bynum going to dribble out the last 7 seconds, skip it over, and that'll do it. Bellevue sweeps the season series against the Trojans, and they win 65-53, win by 12 points. Trojans will fall to 15-10 overall and 5-4 in NSAA play. Coming up next is the Mustang Seeds postgame show, where we're going to take a look at the numbers inside this one and talk to head coach Darren Ty about the game. Don't go anywhere, guys. It is Jammin' Country 103. We're here with you in the Mustang Seeds postgame show. Welcome into the Mustang Seeds postgame show. It's brought to you by Mustang Seeds, a family-owned company with a reputation of excellent service and proven performance for over 60 years. Trojans fall in this one 65-53 and now have lost 3 in a row. They fall to 15-10 on the year and 5-4 in conference play. And now we're in the postgame show Joined by my man, Bode Anderson. We're here looking inside the box score. Bode, what do you think about that second half, man?
Well, we shot a lot of threes, and we kind of didn't really make any of them.
Yeah.
And that was the bad part, because we kept missing them, and there's, like, nothing we could do about it.
I'm glad you brought that up. We shot much worse in the second half from 3. We started out 5 for 8 in the first half. You remember that?
Yeah.
Second half, we were 1 for 12. It was a struggle shooting that 3 ball.
Our first half was better, but
Oh, yeah. It was
because we could actually, like, make points. We could actually drive into the paint and score.
That's right. We did a whole lot more in that first half and didn't get enough offense from our Dakota State Trojans out there. And Japjit Gill didn't come back alive until the last bit of the game. Had his 5 points in those last few minutes of the game after scoring 11 in the first half. Needed some of that offense, but nobody else picked up the slack offensively, Bode. We needed that offense without Myson Coylton out here. We'll get him back next game when we travel to Mayville on Friday, but we needed that offense today.
Yeah. Japjit, yeah, right.
Yeah, you're right.
He almost came back and got us tied up in that first half, and he was really close. He started hitting threes, switching them. He was doing really good in the first half.
He really was.
And
He's a big part of the reason we were even in the game in the first half.
Yeah, and then in the second half, he just fell apart.
Yeah, not a lot of offense from JG in the second half, but not a lot of offense from the Trojans in general. They haven't had this many or this little of points in a while. I believe their season low was just a point shy of this, as a matter of fact. And I would be right about that. Hold on. No, this is actually a new season low for the Trojans. This is theirs. I was thinking of the women, actually. So this 53 points is a season low scoring mark here today. So we're having some trouble here lately, and man, the shots are not falling.
Yeah.
This is the least amount of field goal attempts we've made in the game as well. Previously it was 21. We only made 18 today. So there's things to point out here to Coach Ty, and he's on his way over. We're going to take a quick 60-second break, and we'll be ready for him here on Jammin' Country 103.
You can put it back on when he's done and close it out with me.
Community like a Cenex community. That's why every Cenex store is proud